All right. So now let's do another example. We did a method. Here we're in this example now. Did I record? So now we have this system we want to solve. Well, the first equation here, right? You know, that was the same equation from the system we already did. So the same steps, I'm not going to write them again. We can use those to get y in terms of x. Namely, we get y is 2x minus 5. And as before, we can substitute into the second expression here, right? And we get 4x. We substitute into the second equation, excuse me. You know, you want to use that equation. If you plug this back into the first equation, you're not going to get anywhere. It's not going to help you. You know, you're given two equations. Make sure you're using both somehow. So we substitute in here, right? We take the y, put it in. We put this in for y, that is. Notice here we have to distribute, and I put this in here to remind you that you have to distribute the negative as well. Not just 2, negative 2, because we're subtracting. Doing so, we get 4x minus, you distribute, you get minus 4x. Minus minus becomes plus 10. So 4x minus 4x, 4x, and then plus 10. But notice what happens here. These 4x's cancel, see? And we get 10 equals 15, which is not true. Right? That's not true. There's no variable there in this equation, and this is always false. That tells us there are no solutions. So this is an inconsistent system of equations. So this system is not consistent. Okay, let's do another example. So this one's very similar, as you can see. Again, the same steps we have. 2x minus y is 5. So just like before, solving it, we get y is 2x minus 5. Okay. Now we can substitute this back into the second equation. Excuse me, substitute into the second equation for y. So we get 4x minus 2 times y, which is 10. So we get that. So we get 4x minus 2 times y is 10. Plug this y into it. We get 4x minus 2 times 2x minus 5. Just like before, we distribute the negative, right? And what do we get? And this will equal 10. And what we get is 4x minus 4x plus 10 equals 10, as we can see. So the 4x's cancel. Notice we got 10 equals 10. I'm not sure why I had which is not true here. I think I was copying the previous example and I forgot to eliminate it, so I crossed it out here. But we have 10 equals 10, so sorry about that. And since 10 equals 10, there's no variable here. That tells us there are infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many. So there are infinitely many. All right. Now here's one I want everyone to try. What I'll do is, as before, I'll stop the record. I'll pause the recording. Give everyone about 5 minutes to work on this. Then we'll do it together. So I'm going to do that. Okay. Let me do this.